Welcome to lesson 3 of Introduction to Tapping. I'm so honored to have you back with me, and I'm excited to share my very own method of tapping, which I have developed to support my own needs over the past 10 years. Yes, that's right. I've been tapping for over 10 years. It has truly impacted my relationship with stress, anxiety, and emotional self-regulation. To be honest, it has at times been a lifesaver for me. I can't count the number of times I've been spiraling towards a panic attack, and simply by tapping on the side of my hand and breathing slowly, deeply, I've been able to rescue myself and bring my body and mind back to a place of peace and safety. And this is why I'm so passionate about introducing tapping to as many people as possible. Okay, let's dive into my method. I'd love for you to grab a piece of paper and something to write with, and of course, a big glass of water. I will be using the topic of anxiety to explain my method today, but you can work on any topic you would like and take a moment to think about which topic you would like to tap on. And you can pause here if you want to. The first thing we're going to do is note our level of distress in relation to the topic on a scale of 0 to 10. With 0, again, being the most relaxed and calm a person can be, and 10 being the most distressed, the most anxious, the most stressed out. And write down that starting number or make a mental note. I'm going to ask you at the end to rate yourself again. And I'd like for you to take a piece of paper and draw a vertical line down the center of your paper. And on the left side of the paper, I would like for you to write all of the distressing thoughts that you are having about the topic. So for me, it might be a few phrases like, I'm experiencing a lot of anxiety. I don't feel safe in my body. I'm feeling scared. I'm afraid there's something wrong with me. My thoughts are racing, etc. So list your thoughts relating to your issue, as well as any feelings, emotions, sensations, all of the physical symptoms that you're having in relation to your topic. Maybe notice how that distress manifests physically. Is there a tension somewhere in your body? And if so, write that down. Do you feel an increased heart rate, body temperature, blood pressure, pain, etc.? And you can pause the video here if you would like and come back when you have that list ready. Okay. When you're done with that, now on the right side of the page, I want you to write down how you want to feel. Write anything you want here, even if it seems like it might be impossible to get to that feeling. Try and write these statements in the positive. For example, I want to feel safe and calm, rather than I don't want to be anxious, which would be in the negative. Or because our subconscious mind doesn't always register the don'ts or the won'ts or the nots, it picks up the main words that we say. So anxious, calm, safe. Take a moment to fill out the right side of your paper there with how you want to feel, how you want to shift, how you want to be operating in the world from the best possible place. What thoughts, emotions, or sensations would you rather be experiencing? And if you get stuck, you can look at the phrases that you wrote on the left side of the page and ask yourself, what would the opposite of that feeling be? So maybe the opposite of scared is, I'm feeling safe, strong, confident, calm, capable. And take a moment to write and come back when you're ready. All right, so now we have our phrases, and here's how my method works. Starting similarly to the clinical protocol that we learned yesterday or in the last lesson, you are going to start by tapping on the side of the hand. I start by saying a few of the main phrases from what I wrote on the left side of the paper and the main symptoms I'm experiencing. I may also interject with a setup statement. So for example, even though I'm experiencing anxiety, I deeply love and accept myself. And once I've gone through the symptoms and the negative feelings and I've calmed my nervous system with that tapping, I'll open myself up to the possibilities for transformation and start speaking those more positive statements and intentions that I've written on the right side of the paper. Depending on how much I shift after the round on the side of the hand, I'll either stop or I'll do a few rounds with the other tapping points, repeating shorter version of the phrases, and I might also interject some humor or even exaggerating the negative and the positive outcomes if that feels right. Sometimes laughing and not taking ourselves and our clever minds so seriously is just what we need. So, to review, we start by acknowledging what we are experiencing, bringing awareness, recognition, acceptance, and compassion into all of the thoughts, feelings, and sensations that we've been having without judgment. And with tapping, allowing the energy of those feelings to move, to release from our physical attachment to them. And once we have felt a shift there, we will take the openness that we have created and introduce the possibilities of all the beautiful things that we want to call in. All right, let's give this a shot. Take a sip of water. And begin tapping on the side of the hand, repeating after me out loud if possible. And you can practice with me using my topic of anxiety, or if you're feeling ready, you can change any of the language to put this into your own words about your topic and acknowledge your specific feelings and symptoms. Okay, repeating after me. I'm feeling so much anxiety. This is truly uncomfortable. I feel scared and lonely. I'm so frustrated and ashamed. I don't feel safe in my body. I'm not sure how I'm going to get through my day. Even though I'm experiencing anxiety, I choose to love and accept myself. I know this anxiety is a reaction to stress. Even though I'm experiencing anxiety, I accept and honor that I'm having these feelings. I know this is just my body trying to protect me. Even though I'm experiencing anxiety, I forgive myself and I choose to relax. Okay, take a deep breath, pause. So you would keep tapping on these feelings and symptoms until you feel a shift into a more calm space here. You may also experience a somatic shift like crying or yawning, and if so, simply allow this to flow, whatever comes up. You are moving the energy of the issue, and that is a good sign. And when you're ready, you can then move to the more positive or hopeful phrases. So tapping again on the side of the hand, repeating after me, or using your own phrases. I would like to feel calm. I am open to feeling better. I'm choosing to release this anxiety. Even though it might feel impossible, I'm allowing myself to relax more, releasing my frustration, beginning to feel more safe. I am safe and capable. This anxiety is moving out of my body now. My nervous system is calming down. My mind is at ease. All right, take a deep breath, stop tapping, have a drink of water, and rate yourself again on the 0 to 10 scale and notice if your number went down. And this may be all the tapping that you need, but if you feel like you have more to move, more to shift, you can repeat this process using additional tapping points. Also, if your number is still pretty high, like above a 5, you may want to keep tapping. Okay. If you do feel like you're ready, we can move on to more tapping, and we're going to do full round starting at the top of the head. You can follow and repeat with me, changing any phrases that you would like to. All of this anxiety, all of this anxiety, all of this anxiety, all of this anxiety. I feel awful, feeling uncomfortable and scared. All of this anxiety and fear, all of this anxiety and fear, all of this anxiety. Okay, again, you could stop here and take a breath, rate yourself. And if you need to keep going, if you're still feeling anxious, if you're still above a 5, do another round or two and really describe your specific symptoms and the feelings and the emotions that are coming up for you. Even just saying whatever pops into your mind about your issue. And when you feel a shift, move into the more positive statements. And once you've been tapping for a while, you'll instinctively know when you need to keep going or keep processing your issue, or when you're ready to move into more positive phrases. Okay, if you're ready, let's do a round of tapping on the positive phrases now to seal it all in. Repeating after me. Even though I felt so much anxiety, and I was certain that I would not survive, that I would not make it through this, here I am in one piece, beginning to feel so much better. I'm really proud of myself for taking action to calm my nervous system. My mind has been so clever, giving me so much to worry about, trying to protect me. But I'm in control now. I'm choosing my thoughts. I'm choosing to relax. I'm sending a news flash to my brain. Breaking news, we're just fine. It is safe to relax. I am safe. And it's safe to feel good. I'm giving myself permission now to invite in a new energy, to feel really good, to feel strong and capable, safe and secure, loved and understood, so that I can go out into the world feeling calm and safe. One last deep breath in. Beautiful. How are you feeling? So rate yourself again. Hopefully you're much closer to a 0 here. So to review, my method includes tapping out the bad until you feel a shift and then tapping in the good. This could be a quick side of the hand tapping, or you could use all of the points if the issue is feeling really stuck. The more you tap, the more you will connect with these points and understand which points or a series of points are most transformative for you. Again, a lot of this is instinctual, so don't worry about perfecting any one method. It's great to develop your own personal way of tapping. So take some time to try this method on your own issue, using your own language, and let me know what your starting and ending numbers were for this practice. I hope that my tapping method resonated with you. Keep practicing it. The more you practice, the more powerful it becomes. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. Thank you for joining me again. And in our next lesson, I will introduce you to some tapping techniques that I use for insomnia. And until then, stay hydrated and be well.